So yummy. Happy Thursday. Happy day for thankfulness and appreciation. And I want to talk a tiny moment. Thankfully, my energy is a little calmed down. Yay! So, back to business, as if it ever wasn't about business. In the beginning of doing things, it can be hard. It can be hard to get started doing something brand new, you know? I mean, even back to driving. Do you remember when you first started driving and you had to not only remember the rules and do the measurements and the stopping and gauging how long it takes, but there's also other people on the road, and then there's things like yielding and fucking curveballs all over the place. When you're starting anything new, like if you ever learned anything new, in the beginning, you aren't as good and you get better. In the beginning, there are ways that you can set up like safety nets, and it's sort of like working on easier mode. And when I say easier mode, it's not because there's a mode that is harder and that's more beneficial. The easy mode is the hard mode in your energy. And that's because nothing is hard in energy. Everything is about understanding and allowing in energy. The action that you take when you're aligned feels easy. The action that you take when you're aligned feels like the next logical step. You don't have to go fishing and digging. It's just like, yup, yup, yup. And you just keep going in the yup, you know? When you're following your alignment, it's breadcrumbs. You know, even if nobody else gets your path, everybody else be walking this way, you be doing this because you know, and that is something that until you go through that spot, until you let yourself whisper to you from the other side and go and listen, this is just some other person talking about something vague that means that much to you. And in any moment, you have the ability to test those waters and make it different. So now fast forward, we've already come to the understanding that energy is real. I am energy. I flow me into my life. Ooh, cool. That's already there. So now I'm talking to those humans. When you are working with your energy and you're thinking into how do I start? Where do I go generally to make this a little bit simpler in the beginning? How do I walk with the bumpers up? You know, when you go bowling and you put the cheap foams in there, sort of like that. How do I give myself a little bit more advantage while I'm learning the ropes? Oh, so glad you asked. That's a very good question. Practice appreciation. Practice being thankful for what and where you are right now. But will that send the message that I'm satisfied and don't want more? No. That's a common misconception. There is no such thing as, oh, you've had enough, you're done. There is no such thing as energy being done. Even when you go back to the blend, you are done in this body, but that's because you're not focused in the body anymore. You're back into the whole, your whole soul stream. You're not so focused right here. This is the way it gets to be for us. We feel like life is real. Just like when we go to the movie and we get to watch the movie, we feel like we're at the movies. When we're in this body, we feel like we are a human in this body. Same thing. You drove yourself to the movie theater. You allowed yourself to be born into a body. Yeah, they're very big different things. We don't have to argue over that. Let's just pretend I'm right today. How do you start operating this human in a way with the easy setting so that I can start changing things now before I'm good at it? Oh, so good. Be thankful. Where are you now? What can you appreciate now? What are you doing, experiencing, or having now that you did not have before? It can be as simple as you learned that you like beets and you never knew that before, or you found out a new way to interact with a loved one, or you were promoted to a better job, or you found a better home. Any space. So for me, an easy one. I never thought I would move out of my children's dad's basement. I thought I was going to be stuck in the basement forever because of the financial burdens that felt like were all around me. And the more that I can let go of that knowing, the freer I get. And there were steps. At first, I lived with a friend. I didn't go right to here, and in the middle of my house to friend's house to here, there was so much doubt. There was moments where I was like, oh my God, I wasn't ready, and now I can't go back. Oh my God, and lots of spaces for uncertainty to grow. But the more that I just turned and looked, with like, but look at this evidence. Every time I stop thinking about what I'm afraid of, what I want keeps popping through. Every time I stop thinking about what I'm afraid of, everything I want keeps pulling me into that experience. You don't even have to want your desire in a way that is on the top of your brain. You just have to not believe it's impossible. You can turn your mind to thinking, I'm going to have a wonderful day today, and I don't even know how. You can just do that. But that's your easy cheat start. You appreciate where you are, and what you appreciate will grow. It's like, you ever be building a fire in the yard and you just gently, and that fire goes, good morning. And sometimes you may even get a little blowy, right? And you accidentally blow it out for a second. But don't worry. Just the right amount of gentle breeze again can make it all come back. When you're just getting started, that's how your energy is. Just go easy. And it's very much like that, like a little smoldery. And then you add and you watch it swell. And you play with that. And as soon as you start in your mind thinking, but now I don't know, or now I can't, and that was then, and this, because I had help. As soon as all of those logicals start coming at you, as soon as all of your human reasoning as to what's not logical because of logics or logical because of energy, as soon as you start picking it apart, being like, well, this only happened because of that, please abort ship. That is time to stop thinking into that energy stream and go do something else. Whenever you're thinking into what you prefer or what you want to expect on purpose, what you are manifesting, creating, conjuring on purpose, all the same word. Whenever you're wanting to be deliberate with your energy, it will feel easy. The more playful you can be, the more powerful you are being. The more that you can wield thought and feeling without evidence, the more faster things come to fruition for you, because you are that much more ripe. That's so true. I love that. Okay, I'm going to get back to my appreciation morning. How do you show appreciation? I sit and I think about it. I'm so thankful for this home. I'm so thankful for this heat. And even though my temperature thing says 69 degrees, if I didn't have this heat, it would say so much less. It would be so much colder. And I'm going to turn the oven on. I'm going to make it cozy. And my littles will be back soon. And then there'll be more bodies in this house. And then that will make it warmer. And I'm so thankful for heat. I'm so thankful for fleece. I'm thankful for layers. I'm thankful for warmth. I'm thankful for warmth. And I love to be warm and cozy. And I am excited to find more evidence of warm and cozy and huggy good feelings all day long. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay warm and cozy and fuzzy feeling all day long. And all the things that make me feel warm and cozy and fuzzy. Presents, people, food, chocolate, coffee. Thank you, warm and fuzzy things. My puppy, my guinea pig, my kids. Slippers, blankets. Okay, Goodbye.